The gearing system in Wuthering Waves is a hot topic for people. Not because wearing the 2-ton corpse of a gorilla can make a person really hot, but because of the grind involved. Some people love it, some people hate it, but one thing's for sure, it ain't going anywhere. In the next update, they will make optimizations to the tacit fields for better grinding, but this doesn't change the fact of how echoes work, and how we will have to cause certain bloodlines to go extinct in order to make our characters have the max power. Rather than talk about the gap between people who want to grind for the echoes and people who don't want to grind for the echoes, I'll tell you the best way to grind for your echoes so that you can get the right set easily with the right main stat. Firstly, let's explain the basics of echoes so that you'll know what you're looking for. There are 4 classes of echo: Calamity and Overlord class, which are the 4-cost echoes, Elites, which are the 3-cost echoes, and Common, which are the 1-cost echoes. Now, when you are farming for these echoes, there is a pity system for each class. For Calamity and Overlord class, you are guaranteed an echo after 2 kills. Also keep in mind that these are counted separately. So Calamity will have its own pity and Overlord will have its own pity, and they will not share the same pity system. Now, Elites is where things get interesting. You are guaranteed an echo drop after the 4th kill. However, you can easily get an echo within the first 3 kills as well. If you've killed 3 elite echoes and it hasn't dropped anything, then the next elite mob that you kill will guarantee an echo drop. What this means is you can kill 3 elite mobs that you don't care about, and then you can go and kill the elite mob that you actually do care about to get that drop. While this may seem tedious, I will explain how to make this process seamless and easy. As for the common monsters, their pity is uncertain, but I think they have a base drop rate of about 20%. A pity does exist, however, I just don't know for sure how much that is. If you do know, please comment down below to help us confirm. Either way, they're not really important as you will naturally get a lot of them along the way. Another thing to note is that the echo drops only care about the player's world's databank level. So that means that if you join someone else's world, then you can get their rate of echo drops. However, if you lower your own world level and are at level 20 databanks, then you will have that enhanced drop rate and be able to kill monsters much easier. Now, before we get into the concepts of echo farming, let me tell you about how the stat distribution is in case you're wondering. Common echoes, or 1-cost echoes, can only get attack percent, defense percent, or HP percent, and their secondary stat will always be flat HP. Elites have a much higher variety, as they can get the 3 that I just mentioned that the common echoes can get, plus an elemental damage boost or energy recharge as the main stat. As for the 4-cost echoes, they can also get crit rate and crit damage, attack percent, defense percent, HP percent, and healing bonus. Not as varied as the elites, but still more options. The main takeaway from this is that you can get healing bonus and crit from the 4-cost echoes. Alright, now that we've gotten that out the way, let's talk about the best way to farm echoes. Firstly, as you play the game and are aiming to reach Union level 40, you will naturally get a ton of common echoes to fit your needs. The main point of concern are the elites, because most of the elites that you need, especially the specific elemental damage bonus echoes, are heavily restricted by the amount that appear in your world per day. So we will utilize the pity system to make sure that you claim the most echoes in one day that you're actually searching for. Now, let's make an example so that you can relate and make your own path for echo farming. Firstly, it's counterproductive to farm just for one specific character, as you will eventually need to gear out all of your characters. The elite monsters on your map that you can actually build pity for your echoes are going to be the rock giants or stonewall bracers, the spearback bears, the havoc dreadmanes, and while they are not as abundant as the other 3, the Who Chiefs or the monkeys. Of these monsters, their sets are the following. The rock giants have the healing set and the energy recharge set. The bears have the attack set and the energy recharge set. The wolves have the havoc set and the fusion or pyro set. The monkeys have the healing set and the aerial damage sets. Of these choices, pick whichever one fits the character that you actually want to go for, or whichever one you have a grudge against and wish to exterminate. I don't judge, I just inform, so you do you. Now, you need to decide which echo you want to mainly go for after this. All of the other mobs that you actually want to go for have a much less spawn rate, as in there's less on the map, and the tracker will often not even lead you to all of them anyways. You can check your databank to see which one you want to go for, and you can also check to see if you like this video. And if you haven't, then you can just go ahead and like the video, right here, right now. Since you've been following along so far and have been able to keep up, then you may as well just like the video as well, right? Alright, once you've liked the video, you can either choose to go for casual mode or dedicated serious farming mode. Remember that elite pity, right? Well, often or not, you will get lucky and get an echo early, hence resetting that pity of 4. Sometimes, you can even get elite echoes back to back. The goal of this is to go for the monster that you want after you've killed 3 other monsters without an echo drop for optimal proficiency. But this takes a lot of time. If you're a fan of massacring a legion of monsters, causing a global extinction of a certain species of animal, and then displaying them as remnants of what they used to be at your family get-together, then this is the path for you. However, if you're a more casual player who only partakes in genocide in their spare time, I think that a very good way is just to kill 2 other monsters, and if you don't get that echo drop, then go for the elite monster that you actually want to get. You will have to kill a maximum of 2 of the elite monster that you want, but you may get that elite echo you desire earlier. This way, you can do your farming much quicker. Also keep in mind that you can very easily kill any other monster on your way to that elite echo that you're trying to get, as long as the echo doesn't drop. It will count towards your pity of 4. By manipulating the drops this way, you can get the desired echo much easier, and hopefully a few of them will have the right main stat. While this is somewhat tedious and takes a while to do, I do enjoy this part of the game as I can control how quickly I get my gear. If I feel like playing the game for a while, then I know that I'll be able to get a lot of echoes in one day. And if I don't feel like playing this game, then I literally don't have to. I can spend my wave plans on other things, and I can just take on this task another day. I don't recommend doing tacit fields at this point in the game because they're buffing the amount of the rewards that you get during the next update, so you can take full advantage of that when the next update drops. So use your wave plates on raising your characters first, and then farm echoes in your free time. With all of this being said, good luck on your echo grind, everyone. While there are multiple layers of RNG, at least I feel like I am in control of what I get. It is a bit more tedious, but at least we can use it to our advantage. We aren't being held back by a stamina system like in other games, so you can get as many as you want in one day, especially if you visit other players' worlds. Speaking of other games, go ahead and check out this video as to why the Genshin vs Wuthering conflict is a good thing. Until next time, Enigma out.